Welcome back to Punk's World. Well, I found them. I got a bumblebee. I got the buzzy bees. Man, it was a walk. It took me ages to get out here. I mean, totally ages. Like, it's a long way from my base just to find a bloody beehive. But I got two bees. Woohoo. So I'm going to have a scoot about. I reckon we need a couple of these hives just to kick things off. So I'm glad you can join me on my bee adventure. We're going to be awesome. But yeah, I'm loving it. So I'm going to go find some more bees. I'm going to have a bit of a tooty with this one. I think I'll wait till night time and nab me the hive. So I'll catch it in a while when I manage to find beehive number 2. Alrighty. Well, wasn't that big a walk to the next one, but we got one, and there's 3 little bees here, buzzing about, loving it all. So I'm going to hang about tonight here. We're going to do that. And I think we'll do a bit of that. And we might nab these fellas too. Sun's almost down. Come on, little bee friends. Get all bee pollinated. Get into your beehive. Because I'm going to nab yous and take you home. I think 2 will do me. Should be a good idea. Come on, bed boys, go to bed. Good boy. Yeehaw. Oh, boonies. Alright. Oh, we got our bees. We'll have that back. The sun's going down, so I guess nap time with Punk. Nighty night. Oh. Alright. Well, we've got hives, we've got bees. I guess I'm going to figure out which way's home. That way. Well, I'm going to bugger off back to base. And I'll meet you when I get there. And we'll do something with these bees. Because I've got a little bit of a plan. Alrighty. We're out here, out the back of the mage tower. And I've made a bit of a thing. It's kind of a hole. But you'll see. So here it is. The hole in the ground. This is going to be our little bee house for breeding them. Well, they call it an apiary. No, this is just going to be a little bee breeder. So we'll breed up a ton of bees. And then I think I'll take them to the nether. And we'll make a bit of a honey farm there. But this is quite a simple little thing. I've done a little bit of playing about. Trying to come up with a nice easy idea. So I'm going to contain this in glass. Make it look a bit average. And throw our little buddies down. And then I think I'm going to feed them up on a packet ton of flowers. So I've got a little box of goodies. A pile of glass. We'll go for a bit of a yellow and black theme. I've bought some per blocks to mark stuff out with. So I'm going to get stuck into it. And then I'll show you my little idea. And we'll see if it works. Alrighty, here we are. I built this up. Looks a bit average. Don't worry about the purple. That's for marking out. I think I'll change that out for the new honey blocks once we get a few, considering we got none. I've done a bit of freaky redstone. Well, freaky for me anyway. So the idea is you walk in, it goes down there, and it lights the fires, and when you walk out, it puts them out. So we've got the old fires there out at the moment. So the idea is, when you walk in, it lights them for you. So you don't have to muck around with worrying about getting stung while you're trying to harvest up your goodies from your beehive. And I figure that should do for enough flowers either side. And the plan is that when you exit, it puts them out. And it worked. Just the old observer block, gives the old double black, drops the water, retracts the water. See? And we're away. So I'll close in this little patch here. And then I'm going to go put our beehives down. And start breeding these little buggers up. So they can buzz about, make me some honey blocks, make me some honeycomb blocks, and we can jazz it up a bit. So I'll catch you when I've done that. Alrighty, well, I'll breed a few of them up. She's a long drawn out process. These little bumbles, I'll tell you. And I basically just wait until night time, seeing who's left over, and that's pretty much the only way I'm figuring out whether these hives are full. Because I just can't be buggered counting them. It's too much like hard work. And I'm coming along at the same time and I'm getting a few of these good bickies. Was it honeycomb? Because I want the blocks. I think they look pretty impressive. About time we got some more blocks in Minecraft. And these are kind of funky. So basically, I've got a bit of everything in here. The the fire lighter and the fire putter outer is working on the way and out the door. It's quite good. So I reckon we'll just need another one of these down. Because old mate here needs a home. So that means these are all full. And what I'll do when they're all full is I can move a pile to the end and make a real hardcore bee farm for the honey bottles and the honey blocks and more of those. But so far this is pretty good, and we'll breed them up. I'll tell you what, I finally found a use for all the poppies coming out of my poppy farm. Just brilliant. At least I get to use them. No more waste of them in lava. So what I'll do is I might have a snooze and let these bees out. So come on, nap time with Punk. Oh, that's so much better. Feeling a bit tired, actual. Look at that. Buttloads of them. Fuzzy bumbles bloody everywhere. You gotta love them. Come on, fellas. Get into these poppies. Woohoo! Get into it. Come on, we want lots more. Well, maybe not too many. But let's go, fuzzy bumble bums. Luckily, I haven't been stung yet, which is good, because I don't really like bee stings. You ever been stung by a bee? I tell you, it hurts. It's not fun. There we go, fellas. Go and make me some more honey. Alright, we'll head out here. I'm going to have a Jack Nuhi. So, that's what I'm going to go with, I reckon. Honey blocks around the outside. Looks a bit jazzy. Get rid of that pink shit. Because purple is really not that good for much. We'll see. We'll come up with a use for it one of these days. I actually never have, that I really liked. Well, that's sort of doing it. The bees are loving it. So right, well, I'll finish breeding these fellas up and get me a pile of these honey blocks because they're actually not that cheap. And then I'll show you the finished product, guys. Catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, well, we're here in the end, and I've gone a bit nutty. I thought I'd just plan out an area before I started recording, but I got a bit carried away, and I built a few. So I chucked the beacon up, made digging a bit easier because this end stone's bloody tough. And I'll show you what we're building. So I thought I'd do little pods for these bees. And I wanted to access them, so I made them a little bigger. It's basically Mango's design, just with a little bit of an open space in front. So you got all the bees and the beehives here, flowers, and these fellas got the shares, and below there's a bucket ton of hoppers. So I just did a few pods like this, 1, 2, 3 with the shares for the honeycomb. And I'll do 1, 2, 3 with the bottles for the honey. They're just the same way, just slightly different setup underneath. Just like that. And so I've got 2 more to finish. I need just a hole in the ground. There'll be hoppers under the dispensers and all sorts. And this just goes so far. They just tunnels to each other. For those 3. I've just got them going into a chest for now. And they've been cranking so far. What I'm going to do is down here, I'm going to put a bit of an item storage system down there. Little water elevator. So we can just run to the middle here, or here. Drop down. Do a bit of AFK. This should be enough for my needs. I don't need to go spastic on anything. I'm making them like 5 million of them. This is heaps. And so far when the bees pop out, I'm not getting any lag at all that I'm noticing. So this should be good. And then I'll probably terraform around here. Lay a bit of water down so these indie butts don't keep annoying me, because Jesus, they're annoying. They just want to look in my eye. Give me the stink eye all the time. I really don't like these guys. They're like that guy that's a big bully, you know, you look at him and he says, "What are you looking at?" And then gives you a hiding. That's these fellas. So I'm going to get stuck onto this, and I'm going to have to go back to base and get a butt ton more glass for these bottles, because I forgot how much glass it took to make a few bottles to fill up a whole lot of dispensers. Luckily I crafted a few dispensers before I came to the end because they're a nightmare to craft. Mojang, you need to sort that out. Make some kind of bloody decent crafting recipe for bloody dispensers. That's terrible. So I'm going to crack onto that, and I'll pull all my toys down and put my chess monsters away and see if I can jazz this up a bit and come up with a nice user-friendly storage system. Might have to do some kind of block swapper, bloody water elevator in and out just to keep it centralised. And I'll come up with something for around here because end stone's gross. So yeah, I'll crack onto that. Catch you on the flip side. Alright, so bit of a progress update. I'm down below everything here, and I thought I'd show you this little neat thing. Can't remember where I've seen it. I've used it a few times. It's basically just a block swapper. So I'm using it for the water elevator. All it really is a block with a torch, sticky piston, block of your choice on top of it, the block you want to swap next to it, block, redstone, piston, torch underneath. Same on the other side. And it's pretty simple. So we got it for the water elevator here. I'm doing a bit of our storage system. So I'm going to do one side for the honey bottles and one side for the honeycomb stuff. This little block swapper, it's mint, just boom boom, thank you, up you go, boom boom, down you go. Really simple, really basic. So we'll shoot up, have a look, because this is going to take me a while down here. I've put an observer line down to the block swapper so I can do it from above. So boom, there we go. Uppy, hit the note block. Downy, I might put another on the other side and link it up just for a bit of aesthetics. I moved the beacon over to there. I still got to finish that one and that one. And I got to go back to the bee breeder at the base in the overworld and breed up some more bees and bring them here. Because I'm out in the Ramungal to try and breed up in these little things. But I've dug these out. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I dug them out. So basically what I've done out the back here, and this may take a while, we may finish it later on, we may not. So I've gone out 32 blocks. I might build it up, do a bit of terraforming in the end, and build it up 32 blocks. And I think I'll make a bit of a swimming pool around the outside. So these indie butts apparently don't teleport further than 32 blocks. And if I make all this in here, hopefully spawn proof or whatever, we shall get no indie butts into here. And I will dig us a little tunnel entrance from down there maybe to pop up here somewhere, or a little stairway, boat, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might even just fly out to get in here from the end gateway that's that way, down there. So that's what we've got so far. There's an update from Punk. I'm going to shoot back to base, get more supplies, and come back. So I'll catch you when I've done some more. Until then, laters. Alrighty, well, I'm basically done. I've probably got a little bit of cleanup to do, and I want to build a nice little pathway over to the end gateway over there. I've done a little tunnel in. I'll show you why in a minute. Got a bit to finish. I'm thinking of chucking a bit of quartz in the roof. I'd like a bit of white in there. The storage room's done. We've got all our storage. We've got a little ender chesty here. We're getting plenty. This is just while I've been working down here. I mean, look at it. It's cranking. Probably going to have to go and get some more glass because this bottle's just going through it like you've never seen. The block swapper's working good. Let's have a look here. So we're done. I filled it up with water. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little hivey hives here for the buzzy bees to go for it. So I'll put the voxel map on, I'll show you, check this out. She's bloody huge. So we've got a big area of water there. That's to keep the indie butts out. So something like 32 blocks they teleport. So most of this is spawn proof in here. I think I might have missed a bit, but you know, you always do. So we've got a great expanse of water here, so they can't teleport in, because I hate the bastards. They're teleporting into the little flower I put in here. I thought I'd do a spliffy little flower here. I haven't covered it in carpets, which I'm going to, because they're doing their thing there. But carpets will fix that little problem. So we'll jump up in the air here and have a Jacknui. She's rather large, but I quite enjoy building that. Looks great from the sky. Got a few carpets to put in. That's about it, but I ran out of carpet and I didn't want to run to the overworld and come back in. So I'm liking it. I think that will do all Punk's needs for honey bottles, honey blocks, and these new beautiful honeycomb blocks or whatever they're called. For ever. That'll do me, that'll do my needs. This thing cranks. It's more than I'll need. It doesn't have to be super flash. I'm loving it. So I can AFK here for a couple of hours or whatever and get all the honey blocks needed, because I reckon they're a neat looking building block. As soon as I find some rad uses for it, I'm quite liking it. So let me know what you think. Leave us a like, chuck a subscribe, because that's all for now, guys. This has been a hard one to put out. She's been a slog, but I've really enjoyed it. And I will catch you in the next episode. Rock on.